The Pittsburgh Penguins win 3-0 here at PPG Paints Arena. I am Dan Kingerski on the National Hockey Now and the Pittsburgh Hockey Now YouTube channel. There's so much to get to. The 5-minute postgame, I'm going to try to cram it all in. First, let's talk about the first. Ryan Graves gets his first goal as a Penguin. You can see the weight lifted off of him. It actually affected the rest of his game as well. He relaxed. I think for the first time really this season, Ryan Graves played that simple, stay-at-home, net-clearing defenseman role that he was brought to Pittsburgh for. Noel Acciari scores his first, gets rewarded, and the cookie man was laughing and having a good time after that goal. We'll get to that. So let's talk about what the Pittsburgh Penguins did right. Which way should I move? I'll move this way to the center. The Penguins continue to... I don't think that they truly want to or like how they're winning some of these games. It's kind of funny to me because I've asked several players several different ways. Out of the Zamboni guy. I've asked, the Penguins are winning these low event, ugly games. And yet, when you ask them if this is the style they have to play to win, almost to a man, they say no. They just want to limit the high danger chances. They want to limit the odd man rushes. But after that, I don't think that the low event style is what they're focused on. I, however, am very much focused on that because when the Penguins do play a low event hockey game, they've won every single time this season. They limited the Vegas Golden Knights to just 10 high danger chances on Sunday. That's far better than they did against New Jersey on Thursday, against Carolina on Saturday. In both of those games, the Penguins tried to play a little bit of a high-flying game, a little bit more risky, a little bit more reward. They went for it, so to speak. They didn't play that structured shell that has been successful for them in the 5 or 6 times they've really committed to it this season. They've allowed more than 10 high-danger chances in a lot of their losses in a single period. That's the comparison. Coach Mike Sullivan talks about being above the puck, staying above the puck. And I know some of you are going, what in the world is he talking about? Is that just coach jargon? And it really isn't. What it means is having that third forward high. It means not everybody chasing the puck into the low zone so that if the other team can transition, the Penguins are chasing them up the ice. It means, staying above the puck means if the other team does transition, you've got numbers back. And the Penguins, I thought, did a very good job of that on Sunday. They kept the Golden Knights having to come through traffic. They kept the Golden Knights to the perimeter. So even when the Golden Knights got a shot, it was from a distance. Alex Nedeljkovic was able to see almost every single shot. There weren't the scrums in front of the net because they were to the outside. The Penguins had gotten back and established the zone position because they stayed above the puck in the offensive zone. Can they continue to do that? It seems like you get rewarded enough times. You hit the lever enough times and you get a piece of cheese. Eventually the rat's going to figure it out, right? So, I can't see the time. Okay, good. We're only at 4 minutes so far. If you get rewarded for doing the right things enough times, I think eventually the Penguins will jump to and accept that if they're patient, if they're poised, if they stay above the puck, they might not score as many goals. They might not have the 5-4 wins or play the hockey that they've become accustomed to playing. They might not have the ego satisfaction of racing the other team out of the building or showing that they are better skaters, but they will win more hockey games. It's not just about limiting the odd man rushes. It's about limiting all of the chances. And when they do that, their talent will shine through if they're patient and poised and convert their chances, because you might have noticed they've got some pretty good players who generally will finish. Alex Nedeljkovic, I thought, played great. He kept the rebounds to a minimum. But the couple that leaked by, Ryan Graves was there. Chris Letang was there. Marcus Pettersson, an absolute beast. And Lars Eller, too. I thought Lars Eller looked the fastest I've ever seen him play. His forecheck, which set up the Ryan Graves goal, turbo boost on that forecheck that was impressive. And the back check from that third line with Eller and Drew O'Connor. They really, I thought, back checked the daylights out of the Golden Knights. Now, maybe they could a little more into the offensive zone. There's your 5-minute Penguins postgame. How much time did I do? Only 5:20. We'll do it all again Wednesday night as the Penguins have a big divisional battle against the New York Rangers. You know that Thanksgiving rule, about 75% of the teams in a playoff position on Thanksgiving make the playoffs, and the teams who aren't usually miss. So I think the Penguins have a big game on Wednesday. If nothing else, just for a little added confidence, a little feel good, a little breathe easy for this team that may be worrying just a little bit about what the future holds, and maybe pressing a little bit as a result. That's a little pop psychology, though. Okay, like and subscribe. I'm Dan Kingerski on the Pittsburgh Hockey Now and the National Hockey Now YouTube channel.